Well, today is July the 28th, and this is part 18 of our study of end times. Today, we got a lot to cover, so we've got to really get started here. We're going to study today about Satan being cast out of heaven. Now, remember, that 7-year period, the last 3.5 years are known as the Great Tribulation. We studied about the four horsemen. That was an overview of the whole 3.5 years. We find there that there was Satan, that there were wars, that there were famine, that there was lots of death during this last 3.5 years. So today we want to talk about something's going to happen. Remember, this last 3.5 years we said is like a three-ring circus. There's a lot going on here and there and everywhere. Everything's different. So it's kind of hard to pull it all together, but a lot's going to be happening. And one of the things that's going to be happening is that Satan will be cast out of heaven. We're going to go to the book of Revelation today, chapter 12, and be reading quite a bit to get all the information we need. So chapter 12, verse 7 says, "And there was war in heaven. Michael," and Michael is called the archangel. Satan is not called an angel, he is called a cherub. So Michael is the chief angel in heaven. All right, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon, of course, we know is Satan. And the dragon fought in his angels. Now, we talked about Satan some time back. He was, the Bible says that he was the anointed cherub that covereth. Otherwise, he was God's right-hand man, right there next to the throne, covering God with his wings. What a position. But he sinned and was cast out of heaven. But obviously he comes back, as we see in the book of Job, and accuses God's saints. So there's war now. And finally, Michael, the archangel, has as war. Michael and his angels fought, and Satan and his angels fought. And verse 8 says, "And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven." Otherwise, now at this point, Satan is cast out of heaven. What's he doing in heaven? We're going to see in just a minute. But he's no longer has a place in heaven. Verse 9, "And the great dragon was cast out," that old serpent, called the devil and Satan. All right, so there it's pretty plain. The dragon is Satan, called the devil also. He's the serpent that was in the Garden of Eden, which deceiveth the whole world. All right, we talked about being deceived means make people believe something that is not true. In this case, he deceived the whole world and makes them believe that Antichrist is actually God. All right. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice in heaven, "Now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night." All right, there's why Satan is in heaven. His purpose is to accuse God's people and point out to God all the bad and evil and wrong things that his children do day and night. And I'm sure God gets tired of that. So there, he is cast out of heaven now, cleansed out, and cast down to the earth. Verse 11, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony." Now notice this, "And they loved not their lives even unto the death." Remember, we studied about a group of people that no man could number, huge group, that have been saved during the tribulation period and have been killed because of that. So they didn't love their lives even to death. They'd rather serve God than live. All right, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. All right, Satan is cast out. This is during this same 3.5 year period, and he is upset. Because he's been cast out of heaven, and so he's going to be here during this 3.5 year period, and he is going to do everything he can to do what God doesn't want done. All right, he knows he's got a short time. He understands his time's limited. He's got 3.5 years to go. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. The man-child is Jesus. The woman is Israel. He's going to persecute Israel that we studied about yesterday. Well, boy, that went by in a hurry. All right, so during this 3.5 years, Satan is going to be cast out of heaven, be cast to the earth. He is going to be upset, and he's going to do everything he can on earth to destroy the Jews and to make everything miserable for everyone, and to kill all those who dare not and will not worship Antichrist. Well, that's all we can do today. I will see you again in the morning. Hope you have a fantastic day today.